We go. Kickoff. First game of the series. Winner moves on to playoffs. Loser goes home.
Black Hole not having a chance in the air, he takes it. He decides to play it low, played into the midfield, but it gets cleared away. Prism going back to net, Chainsaw getting there to that challenge really quickly. Prism's gonna clear it over Professional. It's a demo.
Oh.
There's one back, but nobody's mid for the pass.
Yeah, and positioning is a key factor into winning games, and having good positioning, having someone there, it could be very important. Now, Narwhals on the counterattack, easily saved away. Oh my gosh, a little bit chaotic here on the sideline. Crimson playing it to the corner, and gets the Lions get the clear out.
Chainsaw getting a demo here. Black Hole does have plenty of time. Low boost, he just decides to play it into the mid. Nobody's there to collect it from this Narwhals team. Red is playing it mid. It's perfectly there. Black Hole clears it back to the sidewall. Plays it off the sidewall once more. Prism's there for the 50. It bounces mid. Chainsaw's there with the shot. Prism went for a bump. Did not make contact, but it was not needed as Chainsaw gets a free sniper shot.
And see, look at Chainsaw. You give him space, he's gonna shoot it at your net. Now, Retzak just got awkward in net. Chainsaw with a good go-ahead goal in game one.
Very important goal, nonetheless. Getting that first goal, getting all the momentum put in your favor for your team. As they are back on the offense now, as Crimson will clear it back to the blue half, but it keeps played back into the orange half. Going back and forth in this midfield.
Yep. Crimson goes up, can't quite find the read. So it's gonna pass it mid. There's not gonna be anyone there. Chainsaw tries to figure it out. Good pressure here from the Narwhals. As a pass mid, can't quite find it cleared away.
Professional plays it to the sidewall. It's 50 by Chainsaw and Professional. Prism's there. He controls it, but it gets too far away from him. A little team bump pinches it high. Two players go up, two players miss. Black Hole plays it around the last. Crimson gets the 50. Prism's back on it. Plays it into mid. It bounces off the ceiling, but once again, nobody there to read it as Professional gets a slight tap away. Chainsaw plays it to the corner. Crimson throws it back forward. And Black Hole can't get a touch as he plays it into mid here.
Now Lions almost had a chance, but now Narwhals in the counterattack. Let's see what they can cook up here. As Lions are still gonna keep pressure, and the pressure is really good here. Looks like for both sides so far.
Redsa plays it off backboard. Chainsaw misses. Redsa gets a bump. Professional is there, but it gets cleared away by Black Hole. Crimson's up for it again, clears to the corner. Tries to take control, but Chainsaw's there. Crimson jumps and reads it, but it goes mid, not where you want that ball to go. Black Hole plays it off the sidewall, gets bumped for his duty, so Professional and Crimson getting tangled up right there. Nobody's there to play the ball. Letsa jumps and he has a free clear, but he bounces off the ground, and Chainsaw is back there to clear it back into the half.
Special flag jumps. God, just goes in from Chainsaw. Yet again, you give him enough room, he's gonna score those goals. And just Lions just awkward on defense. I feel they're just a little communication issue, it looked like. And yeah.
We're just working out perfectly in favor of Narwhals as of so far in this game. Rexa tries to clear, but he gets awkward on the sidewall. It's going to be another shot really wide. Crimson's going to be here to collect it. Takes it off the sidewall, plays it mid. Gets a weird touch. Both players up for the ball, misses. Two players from Narwhals go and clear to the sidewall. As once again, Rexa and Professional getting tangled up at the side of the wall. Chainsaw's up, plays it to the side.
Now a little panicky on defense here, but they were able to clear it out. But now let's see if they can do it again. Lions on the offensive. They have a minute left to score 2 goals. They can easily do it. But let's see if they can. Black Hole's on. Gonna pass it mid. Clears away.
straight around. He can't. Prism's there. He clears it past two of them. One to beat here. He can't get it quite past him, but he passes it for them. Just wide for the shot from, I believe, Chainsaw. Prism plays it mid. Nobody's there to get to it. Retsa jumps with a redirect off the backboard into mid. And Crimson can't seem to get the shot on target. Professional Thug plays it all into mid. And Retsa, I believe, whiffs there, giving a free clear to the Narwhals.
Yeah, and 10 seconds left. It looks like Narwhals will take the first game. Let's see if Lions can get any, maybe just like a 0-second goal for momentum. And the ball is down. Narwhals will take the first game. All important first game is best of 7.
Getting that first game is so important, especially in a series like this where you have to be patient. You have to be able to play. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And I feel like Lions are starting out at their own pace, just not quick enough to keep up with Narwhals, as both goals were seemingly free. No challenges for either of the goals, just placed perfectly on target by Chainsaw. He does not seem to be rendered by playing on a portable, like on a handheld device here.
Yeah, it seems like he's still playing very well. Can't forget about the rest of the team. Getting saves. Black Hole with 3 saves here. Like, the defense coming out of Narwhals, making sure they don't score goals. Going really well. What do you think the Lions have to change up to take this next game?
Looking at the shot total here is a very important thing. They had 3 total shots. Granted, Narwhals only had 4, but in order for the Lions to be able to come back, they need to put more shots on net, have more opportunities. And on paper, Narwhals are better by record, but Lions can still pull this upset off. There's still plenty of series to go.
Yep, and I completely agree with you. As we get game number 2 started here, and kickoff goes in favor of Narwhals.
Black Hole goes up, tries to play it mid. Professionals on. Professional keeps trying to play it. Prism gets one mid. Nobody from Narwhals are there. Chainsaw plays it to the sidewall. Just gives possession to Professional. It gets cleared away. Retsa is on, and it gets played mid. Chainsaw side flips around the ball. Professional Thug tries to play it mid. Team bump. Prism gets one cleared. He cannot yet get it past though. It's bumped and it clears it for them with a pull shot.
The Lions are starting to get a little more aggressive, especially with their bumps, trying to create more space for them on offense to score goals, as they might have another chance here to score, as Resnick will take it, gets 50, Black Hole. It's going to try to clear it out. Crimson's there, shot, and the Lions score the first of the series, or their first of the series.
Quick 50 communication from Narwhals leads to a seemingly free shot, places it far right. Nobody's on that side of the net. Free goal for the Lions. And that's all due to bumps being played, 50s being played, forced to be awkward. As they go right back on offense here. Tries to take the open net, gets pinched across and gets cleared high.
Yeah, and Fug will take it back to the corner, try to get something, get the demos again coming out from the Lions. I think that's for strategy of what they changed up going into the second game, so that they're demoing more, for getting more bumps, getting more aggressive, and not giving them the space.
Most definitely. They're not giving as much space. Every time the ball's floating, there's somebody up for it, making as Crimson plays this high. Nobody's there quite yet. It does get 50, but Thug is also just in position as this one just keeps getting played. Gets cleared across the net.
Looks like we are going to have a little bit of technical issues. Frog's PC looks to have crashed, or something happened, so stream's a little bit frozen right now. But we'll get that fixed as soon as possible, so Redsvick will try to score the goal. Can't quite get it. Now,
where he has no boost, Chainsaw goes up to read Crimson. As this one just bounces off the post barely, but they're there to recollect it. Lions are up 2-0. Even through these technical issues, me and my fellow caster here, Pokey, will be trying to keep y'all up to date on what happened. It was a slight double commit in front of the net from Lions, but it was a free shot, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, and Narwhals on defense, gotta keep his rotation solid. Gotta make sure rotating right. Chainsaw though, trying to come back from this. It's gonna clear away. Lions are just creating all the offensive pressure, but here's an important demo coming on the side of Narwhals. Good defensive demo. Fug off his ceiling. Can he hit it? No. He's cleared away.
Played into mid, runs him, clears it across. He's gonna jump for it again, tries to skim it. He can't quite make contact with it. Gets played right into the top corner, but Chainsaw gets a slight touch. It gets cleared out. Prism dunks the challenge, dunks Crimson, I believe. Black Hole's gonna be able to collect this in the corner, but instead he opts to clear it. That gets played back into mid. Chainsaw tries to clear one more time. Crimson's up. Retza's also up, double committing. Zero boost on Retza, plays it mid. Prism has a free clear.
Yeah. Now all the Lions have to do is make sure you sit back a little bit. You don't have to be as aggressive. They have a 2-goal lead, so they can play it a little bit more safe. However, adding a third one would also not be bad. Here comes Crimson, double tap attempt. It's light, gets saved away. Booming clear from Narwhals, could stop that midfield.
Black Hole here trying to play it in. Crimson's gonna get a touch. He gets awkward when gets another 50. Redstone also goes double committing there. Professional Thug has free control. Chainsaw's got a touch. He tries to play it, but Professional's up for it early. Crimson's up for it. Plays it mid. Double commit, and it's gonna be another goal. Up 3-0. Already making the company back, having 8 shots compared to Narwhal's 0 in this.
And a complete shift up from game one. In game one, the Narwhals left the Lions scoreless. Now the Narwhals are scoreless heading into game 2.
There's no scores for Narwhals in game 2. No scores for Lions in game 1. But there has been no shortage of shots. Same amount of shots in this game, and yet Narwhals have none.
Yeah, Narwhals got to get some offensive pressure going. They've been stuck in their own half. The aggressiveness from this Lions squad coming out. It's making it a little hard on the Narwhals defense. Chainsaw getting cleared out.
Demo from Crimson tries to open up more space. Professional Thug's up, no boost as he touches the ball. Crimson's up. They just keep banging it off the sidewall, kind of abusing it. Chainsaw 0 boost, only person able to go for the ball right now. Chainsaw hits it past Black Hole, nobody's there, it's a free net.
And what a
double tap Professional as he takes advantage of the free space.
What a good double tap. Give him space, they can cook, Nice double from Professional.
That was just a textbook play after miscommunication between Chainsaw and Black Hole. Professional's up. He tries to double it again. He misses slightly. Redza has a free shot. And it's in. Redza takes advantage of the free shot. 5 goals, 11 seconds remaining. Total of 10 shots in this game. Narwhal still with none through a whole 5 minutes of Rocket League.
And the Lions are clawing through Narwhals right now, up 5-0 in game 2. Very convincing. And the 10 seconds are left, Narwhals probably thinking just GG's go next, what they can do for next game here. The ball will touch the ground. Chainsaw's going to try to get one more, and it'll be down. Lions, a convincing win over the Narwhals in game 2.
I believe that there was still no shots from Narwhals. Yeah, I am correct. There was no shots from Narwhals through whole 5 minutes of Rocket League. It was not easy in the first game for Lions, but they made it look easy in game 2. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Lions really came out being aggressive, getting those demos, especially in the first half of the game, just scoring multiple opportunities. Just that aggressiveness, just keeping Narwhals back, and they're awkward on defense. Good plays from the Lions.
Lions just taking advantage of the miscommunications, not allowing the Narwhals to make some moves.
And both these teams do have a timeout, by the way. Just letting everyone know.
If I was Narwhals, I'd be staring that timeout down right about now after that last game, but who knows, have more likely to play, as game 3 will be underway here shortly.
Yeah, this countdown goes. I think, obviously, don't want to waste your time out too early. I think if Narwhals lose this game, they'll probably take a timeout, but let's see what happens. Chainsaw goes up for it. Good defense.
Prism. Chainsaw gets a touch. Looked like Prism was going to cut him off. It's just in. Chainsaw touches the map and it winds up top of the net. You gotta wonder how that ended up going in the net. As two people was back. Oh, ghost touch it seems.
Yeah, Crimson just couldn't quite hit it in time. It seems Chainsaw with a good clear. Good thing clear caught two of them off. Here off kickoff.
Redsa gets the play to the corner. Chainsaw whiffs. Redsa tries to shoot it. It goes out. Cleared by Prism. Crimson continues to try to play it mid. It does not wind up going that way. Professional's on. He pinches it, giving free possession to Chainsaw though. He opts to play it high mid. Very dangerous situation here for the Narwhals. As a 50 plays to the corner from Redsa. Crimson's third man, but he does manage to collect the ball. But it gets taken away from Prism.
And Professional, counter attack. Chainsaw keeping it in. Good play. That was a good play just to keep possession of the ball. Anyone there? Black Hole's going to take a shot and he will score. Narwhal's coming out hot in the early moments of game 3.
That's 2 goals in the first minute the first minute 2 seconds. Both teams do have shots this game though, but Narwhals are making more opportunity of it. Both goals have been assisted, meaning they have both gotten passes. Black Hole plays it high here. Professional manages to play it to the sidewall, but Chainsaw's lurking. Redsa clears it past, but it will be a free bang from Prism.
Yeah, now let's see if Lions can get anything offensively going. They were doing great last game. Need something here. They still got plenty of time. They don't need to rush things just yet. But as they try to get some offensive opportunities with the defense for Narwhals in position and coming out strong for them.
Redsa is on the ball. Chainsaw gets a clear straight to Prism, but Prism side flips past it. Redsa collects the ball, flicks it high. Gets 50 back up by Crimson. Plays it. Redsa tries to play it mid. Prism plays it off corner. It bounces high. It will be a 50 up high between Chainsaw and Professional. It goes straight to Redsa, but gets dunked by Black Hole. Crimson plays it high, but he does leave the ball, giving Prism a free chance going forward. Professional bounces it off Prism. Chainsaw keeps it in mid, and Crimson clears.
Yeah, and Lions looking to start something on offense. I haven't been quite getting those chances this game. Looking to create some space, looking to find something, but Prism will clear it back as the game keeps going. Chainsaw's up. Double commit from Narwhals. That might leave some open space at the other end, and it might go in. Lions with a goal pinches off the other team's car. Make it score first of the game.
He got a touch, he took it, and he passed it straight to the other team, giving them a free goal. Just playing that one exactly how you would, and how you should. It worked out perfectly for them.
That was a good
play it mid to get a tire.
Yep, and Lions trying to get more offensive plays going. You can tell they're being a little bit more aggressive as they're still down 1. Chris with a shot, a good defense from the Narwhals. And Black Hole's going to try to clear it out. He's caught a little awkward. Just can turn, but doesn't turn in time. And Chainsaw will get a clear out.
Oh, it's lurking. It gets clear past him though. Redsa is on the ball. Full boost. Opts to play for an air dribble. He does leave it. Shot off the post at point blank range by Prism. Crimson will clear this as Chainsaw tries to get a shot on net. Prism gets one more touch up, and nobody is there to keep it going from Narwhals, but it gets played back in mid from I don't even know where. Prism's on it. He tries to pinch. My bad. Professional rather tries to pinch it. Redsa misses.
Yeah, Crimson's up for it. Prism trying to create something on offense here. In fact, Chainsaw, bang, mid, anywhere for pass. Chainsaw gets an awkward touch back to himself. And good stop from Black Hole to stop the clear out. Redstick looked, has some time, plays a 50, clear far across to Crimson. Let's see if he can get something here. Bounce mid, no one's there for a shot. And we clear away.
Lions just not making the most of their chances here on the blue half of the field. Double commit here as Red Stats flicks it high over Black Hole. Chainsaw's there to save it away. Professional 50s, 2 people getting it to where the ball just freezes. Crimson passes it, Red Stats there, Chainsaw saves it. This is into the corner, Professional tries to keep it in. Prism made awkward on the boost, but Chainsaw's up to help save it away. Retza is keeping it in, bounces mid again, Black Hole tries to clear. But Professional's there, he takes it high, gets bumped off though as Chainsaw gets another save.
Yeah, 10 seconds left now for his Lions team to get a goal. And can they do it? Narwhals are looking to stop them. Any clear is huge for the Narwhals to prevent them from scoring. And the ball will stay up, but that will clear out. Narwhals will take game 3 and go up 2-1 in the series.
Just textbook defense, 7 saves from Narwhals. And that's only 8 shots from Lions. 7 of those shots was saved. All of them was on target, so the shooting accuracy is there for Lions. But the saving is what stops them from getting the goals. As Chainsaw coming out with 4 saves, 1 goal, and 1 assist. Completely taking the spotlight off of everyone else in this lobby and putting it on himself.
Yeah, and Rocket League games, aren't just won with offense, they're won with defense. If you can keep the ball out of your net, and score it, that's how you win games.
That's exactly what they did here. Prism having the second most saves with 2, and Black Hole having 1. But Black Hole did, in fact, get one of those goals, so he made up for his lack of defense with his goal. Every goal in this game actually was a. So both teams are playing with their teammates, playing off their teammates. But once again, only having 4 shots, but coming away with a win is really good for Narwhals. Really playing counterattack.
Yeah, no timeouts used here for either team. As we get right into game 4, let's see if the Lions can tie this series back up.
Go straight towards the net. Chainsaw clears it away though. 50 Red Sets is going to clear it back in. Team bomb, I believe. Professional Thug gets it controlled, but Prism's there to keep it away. He clears it past everyone. Nobody's back. This should have been a free net for Narwhals, but nobody was in position. It's played back into this blue half, and it gets saved off the sidewall. And it's just there. It's in. It just rolls in. Right behind the defender.
Yep.
Pressing the brake was done just as much as driving forward, but that might not have been a defender. No, it was not. My eyes are deceiving me.
And you can see Chainsaw jumping for that and makes it awkward, and they get the goal.
I did think that there was more people in the back half, but nobody was in the net.
And a good throw from Prism here. Ball's gonna bounce mid. Let's see, Black Hole can take a shot. Plays it to the side. Anyone mid. Chainsaw with a 50. Crimson gets a read. Is that net open? And it almost is, but Prism is back for the save.
Just barely getting back there as now Professional has a flick high. No, Retza whips, but it makes Chainsaw awkward. He expected the high touch, but Professional's just there to keep it in. He flicks it. Retza misses. And Professional rather hits it right over Chainsaw.
Yeah. And this series has been lopsided games, but very close in series score currently. Narwhals are up 2-1. Crimson's gonna take the ball mid, fakes it. Chansaw's gonna get the touch. Westwick's gonna keep it in, and Fuck's gonna take the shot, but it's cleared away into the corner.
Takes it away from Prism. Prism with no boost. Chainsaw plays it to the sidewall. Prism tries collecting. He's gonna take the ball high. He flips around the ball. Leaves it for Black Hole. Black Hole clears in mid. Prism's back mid, but he's backwards. This ball gets played to the sidewall. Crimson with full boost plays it to the backboard. He goes for the double tap, and it bounces in.
Oh!
Nice double tap from Crimson, taking advantage of his time and using it wisely.
What a double tap from Crimson, you know. He's given the space and he takes it, catches Black Hole completely off guard. What a great goal to go up 3-0 in the game.
What a great goal indeed, as he double taps it perfectly. Bounces it right past the last defender. They are mounting this pressure, and this series has been back and no matter what game it is. One team's taking it, and they're taking it hard.
Yeah, and Narwhals will get a goal here, though. See if they can make the comeback down from 0-3.
Professional just getting awkward, backing up into the ball. Black Hole having a free goal. I don't know how that ends up happening. Why he would leave it for, or at least play a 50 instead of popping it straight into the defender or aggressor. My bad.
Yeah.
Black Hole now having touch, but it goes straight to Professional. They are just trading away touches. Ball bounces freely in front of the net, but Chainsaw gets a demo that changes the whole course of that assault. Prism's up, goes for a double. It does not go back down to him. Chainsaw touching it high. It rolls under Black Hole. Prism plays it to the sidewall. Tries playing it back mid, but just goes high up to the ceiling. Right side gets a touch over to Thug. Thug tries to play it out. Right side takes it away. Awkward double commit, awkward miscommunication.
Yep.
Crimson plays it to sidewall, up the wall.
And Prism is going to try to clear it out, get a big clear, but that's past mid. Black Hole can't quite get the save. And the Lions will go up 4-1 in the game.
Prism getting an awkward touch mid, Professional missing, Chainsaw got beat to the ball. Black Hole had no boost and was awkward. Just a free goal. And that goal could potentially be the final goal of this. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a. Of course, Narwhals could come back as this one just shoots in straight. I should keep my mouth shut as I might be caster cursing this Lions team.
And Chainsaw will stop. And Chainsaw will score right as Hunter predicted there wasn't gonna be a score. You know, caster curses coming out strong here.
Both these teams are just trading back-to-back games. So let's see if that trend continues. Let's hope Lions will manage to close this out. Narwhals misses, Chainsaw misses, rather. Black Hole manages to clear the shot away. He's awkward off the sidewall though. Prism has control, he plays it to the sidewall. Crimson beats him to the ball, but Prism takes it perfectly. Thug tries to play over Chainsaw, but Chainsaw's just better and plays it back over him.
Yeah, and you know, Narwhals have to get really aggressive now, down 2 with only a minute and a half left. Still doable, but gotta play aggressive. However, they go down 3 as Professional Spug gets the shot. A little bit of an overcommit from Narwhals as their aggressiveness bites them.
Overcommit indeed. Nobody was back. I think the closest defender was right outside the goalkeeper box. I guess it would be, if we're talking soccer or football for you Europeans out there. Chainsaw plays it off the sidewall. He tries to play it mid. Prism's there. It's over. Crimson manages to get a save. He gets back to the ball, clears it, try to get to past Chainsaw, but of course it's Chainsaw, so it does not go past him. He's just bigger. Black Hole gets a touch straight to Professional, and Prism plays it to the corner.
Yep, Narwhals trying to get really aggressive here. Down 3 goals with a minute left. They still want to try to win this game, as improbable as it may be. However, as they get to clear out, they just can't get too aggressive.
This one bounces in, and no boost for Black Hole makes him off. He side flips under the ball. This one going in, down 4 with a minute left. You might be looking at the end of the game here. Might be an even series here.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about, the over-aggressiveness from Narwhals. If you're down, you have to play aggressive, but that can leave your net open, and that's what's going on right here.
Now has another touch and plays off the ceiling. He is reading it. He goes for another double, barely misses. Professional now has a touch. He misses it. Redsup beats him to the ball. There's no defender. Professional can just roll it in. Where did the defense go?
And I think for Narwhals, it's just GG, go next at this point. They're just trying to get a goal. You know, they're getting destroyed by
For
the
the
Lions right
ball.
now.
Prism jumped for the ball and the other two overcommitted, expecting a pass, and it just left the net wide open. 7 goals here for Lions in this game. Crimson gets the touch, tries to play it down. Black Hole plays it to the sidewall, but gets bumped by his teammate in the process, leaving a free touch for Professional. This one gets cleared. Crimson will collect it to the back wall, pinches it out. As now Chainsaw tries to play it back in mid, trying to close this game out, get another goal. This one off the post and Black Hole gets a free goal.
Yeah, and that could be huge for momentum-wise, going into the next game, knowing that you still did score last in the game. That could keep the momentum going for next game for the Narwhals.
I shouldn't have said free goal there, because they definitely have had to work for everything they've gained in this game. You can't take anything away from the resilience of this Lions team, even after losing such a devastating game like Game 3 was.
Yeah, but they're going to take this one here convincingly as the ball rolls in but doesn't quite find it. The Lions will take Game 4 very convincingly.
We talk about the Lions' resilience though, but we need to see that resilience from Narwhals, as Narwhals need to back for this game going into Game 5. After losing 7-3 here, what are your thoughts on the amount of offense we've seen in that game?
I think it's awesome. A lot of shots coming out of Lions, Series tied 2-2 now. I mean, each game is just going back and forth, like, very convincingly here. So let's see what we get.
We didn't see nowhere near as many saves as previous games, but we did see way more shots. 11 shots from Lions, and I believe 7 from Narwhals. 18 in this game, almost doubling or tripling, rather, the previous amount of games shots combined.
Yeah.
We're getting ready for this next series, or this next game. Yeah, what do you think the Narwhals need to adjust?
Honestly, I think they just need to make sure we're not getting awkward on defense, make sure we're not overcommitting. A lot of times they're getting really awkward, communication issues. And, make sure have a strong defense. Don't get awkward. Just play your game. Don't get nervous. That's what I'm seeing out of the Snarls. They just need to lock in and no timeouts here as we head into Game 5.
How might not be needed as we've seen how Lions bounce back. Let's hope the Narwhals can do the same. This series is back and forth, and the offense is not failing to deliver. As now the free shot for your Chainsaw, their momentum mounting at the end of the last game, getting a free shot. They was mad that last goal didn't go. Time ran out last game, so they take it within the first 6 seconds of this one.
Yeah, and Chainsaw given the space. No one's there on defense. Great pass out to score a goal for Narwhals in Game 5.
6 seconds in, they do not want to fail us now. They want this. They want this series. We want this series. I'm hoping for a game. We are seeing how much the series is going back. Crimson gets a touch high. Professionals up for it, but Chainsaw clears.
I'm also hoping for a Game 7 here, as you said. I think that'd be really interesting. But let's see what we get. Chainsaw's gonna catch it. It's gonna go to the corner.
Black Hole tries to play it. Prism's there to collect it. Black Hole clears it again. After another shot was ripped at the net, Chainsaw takes the full boost. Or plays it off sidewall, rather. This rolls from the net. It's a free shot, but nobody's there. Wow. Where is the offense from this Lions team? Simpson tries resetting, but it fakes his teammate, goes under him, and leads to a free net on the counterattack.
Just brief overcommits from the Lions. Just they all three went up and there's no one back to defend it. One almost got back, but just being a little too aggressive on offense here as Narwhals go up 2-0.
A little too aggressive indeed, but it did not pay off. Miscommunication leading to free nets. Nobody. We need to see Lions turn up the offense like they did last. We can't have them have on and off games here as a demo comes in the backfield, but the shots taken wide by Chainsaw.
Yeah, Lions have to definitely be a little bit more aggressive. Howard, they gotta make sure not to overcommit, 'cause that's how they got scored on last goal. as Narwhals are going to try to ride this momentum here, but let's see if Lions have anything to say about it. Past mid, no one's there for a shot. Stress will turn, blocked away. Crimson's going to go up for it. And off the post. Is the ball still dangerous in net? Crimson will keep it in. Professional almost there, as if the ball will be cleared away.
That's off the post and sidewall 2 times in a row has to be draining from this Lions team, who is having to work for everything in this game, as they don't need to work for this one, but it's off the post again. 3 shots in a row have been saved by the post. The post is the defensive MVP for this. It almost goes off again, but Professional sits on the ball, making sure it goes in.
Now the post really putting in work. We haven't seen the post show up at all tonight, but here it is, making a statement in Game 5, but finally Professional will make the goal.
Finally, indeed. Off the post 3 times, bounced off the post 2 times when the goal was finally scored. This ball gets stayed perfect, like it stays perfect still off kickoff, going straight back after the follow-up. 2 people go from Narwhals, and neither of them make contact, as this one's off the post and bar down and in. We got some Bardowskis for the Canadians here.
Yeah, and, the post today helping out the Lions this time. Great work from Professional Fug to get that goal in as we tie up the game.
They have awoken here. They do not want to alternate games no longer. They want to take this series and take these last few games. Black Hole plays it high after all 3 members from Narwhal. Backboard and Prism's there, but it goes straight back towards his teammate Black Hole, but he does get toasted to the ball by Retza. Play mid, Crimson's up, gets cleared away. Professional keeps it in, and bumps coming out from Crimson on Prism, and Prism gets bumped again, leaving more space for his teammates, but Chainsaw goes to clear.
And the bumps are coming out again from his line squad. You saw this a couple of games ago, and it really helped him out. So let's see if they can continue this pressure as Black Hole takes a light shot at it, but Fug will come back out and clear it away as he still has possession. Chainsaw will catch.
Chainsaw continues to try to control this, plays it towards Prism. Prism plays it off sidewall, goes for mid, nobody's back. Retza gets a free shot. Misplay from Prism, I believe, who tried to redirect it. And he just can't make contact, making his teammates awkward, giving Retza a free shot at the net. Lions scoring 3 in a row to take the lead back.
Yeah, and that's the momentum shift here in Game 5 must be huge, because the Narwhals were up 2-0, and now they're down a goal here, heading in with 1.5 remaining in the clock. See if they can recover.
Well, I do predict after this game, no matter what, one of these teams will take a timeout, because both teams are fighting for point, and double match point they will have, leading, meaning for those who don't pay attention to any esports, if they have 2 different chances to win, basically having a second life, as Narwhals are now on offense, but Prism can't get a touch, leading to Crimson being able to clear it, but it keeps played in by Chainsaw.
A little bit of awkwardness coming out from the Narwhals, a little miscommunication there on the sidewall. Thankfully, they're okay for now, as the Narwhals just seem a little bit confused here, but they eventually get the save. As the shots are still coming in, though, Crimson with a goal to score 4 in a row for the Lions.
Crimson, he is also typing in the chat of Twitch. He put laughing emojis, responding to Chief Beef's child. Very interesting decision to be in a Twitch chat. I don't know if that's allowed.
I'm assuming it is. You can tell Crimson's really enjoying this. And, chatting with Twitch chat, just having fun as he puts in another, having fun and scoring goals. That's what this man is doing.
This man is the ultimate multitasker.
Let's see if he has anything to say about that. No, he does not.
Crimson getting the kickoff going in the favor of Lions. 5-2, 5 goals in a row here for the Lions as Professional plays his mid. Retza's there. Retza just rolls it in 6 in a row.
As Crimson types again in chat as the Lions get another one going up 6-2 in the game.
6 goals in a row. You have to wonder how this mental is going for the Narwhals team. You definitely have to expect a timeout. I believe there was 7 in the last game, 13 in 2 games. If this was on any type of sports betting, abs or whatever, we would have. There would be many people happy with who put over.
That is true. As the Lions would like to get one more, can't quite find it. As game 5 will end convincingly from the Lions, as the Narwhals, well, they haven't been able to get much going.
Still typing in this chat.
Oh my.
Professional now getting in on the action.
Professional Plug and Crimson just having a time. There is timeouts here. Let's see if Narwhals decide to take it. I'd suggest, and it looks like they have taken it. Narwhals will decide to take their timeout as we go into Game 6.
Well, what do you think they need to adjust here in that later half of the game?
They're
Actually, I can tell you what they need to adjust. Look at
oh,
the shot totals. That's, I believe, 12? Unless I'm bad at math, which I am. No, that's
I yeah, I
11,
think
sorry.
I think their comms are like not communicating enough. I think they need to get more communication. They're getting awkward, jumping all over each other. We're not playing solid. We're playing nervous. We're playing shaken up. Like we're not focusing. They just got to lock in. They can still force a game 7 and win this. They just have to lock in here.
I will say, them not being able to take advantage of all 3 opportunities that they have been given throughout this whole series is what is taking, like, giving them miscommunications, really, is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what I
Comms,
saw.
the comms, the tilt. Hopefully, there's no end team arguments, but you
Yeah,
never know.
I don't think there is. It's just communication is key in this game, and you got to know where each other are in the field. As we're about to start game 6 here, Lions up match point. They win this, they go through. Loser gets sent home. And I know Chainsaw really wants to make it through, and everyone does on the field.
And did just say he loves his teammates. He
Yep.
put in my teammates are amazing. So those emotions are really good. We are
Yeah.
missing a player here though.
Oh,
We are missing a player in this lobby.
stop. Oh,
Again,
technical difficulties here as the lobby is going to be remade. Um, we'll get you back into the action as soon as possible.
a lobby having to be remade as kickoff was golf due to a disconnect or a player leaving the lobby.
Yep.
What do
See,
you
as we went
think
from
as we go into this intermission?
as we go in, I think this can kill the momentum shift between the Lions here. They have huge momentum going into this, only for it to be cut short by a tech pause. We can see the Narwhals take advantage of this. What are
Narwhals might love this extra time.
Yeah, they might need to take it, make sure they're doing good. Oh, yeah.
They getting this extra time to just talk amongst themselves, try to understand each other more as we get ready to hop back in. The is being remade. Maybe Narwhals missing that game earlier versus Squirrels might be what leads to their downfall, as they did not have as much time to be ready as Lions did.
Yeah,
Lions coming from a scrim, I believe. No, I'm mistaken for Huskies. Well,
yep. And here's an important match. If the Lions win this, they win this series. If the Narwhals win this game, they force game 7, win or go home situation here in the finals spot of the play-ins. Winner of this tomorrow will face Sharks. I'm pretty sure tomorrow.
Winner plays Sharks, loser goes out. Neither of them are the best options, but hey, at least the winner has another life in the playoffs.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure the playoffs are double elimination. So going in, winning this can be very important for both these teams as we are getting underway in game number 6. Here, as let's see. All of the players are in the lobby. Let's get game 6 underway.
I would love to see game 7 here. Timeout being called during that break and getting a little bit of extra time, but it does not seem to be taking effect so far into this game, as Lions are right back on where they left off on offense, getting a pass mid for Professional Thug, dunks it. Black Hole does happen to be in the same spot.
Chainsaw on 0, trying to get something here. Both these teams playing a little shaky as the nerves are starting to come out. Prism will clear it away.
Tries to control it, he cannot. Professional just clears it, he pinches it out. Black Hole gets a touch. Two players, Crimson and Professional, both jump up for the ball, but they do not go, as it has Retza in an awkward position. Crimson now back. Black Hole goes for a double tap, left in, and a Prism with a free shot, bouncing it in.
What a good shot from Prism. Everyone playing a little shaky. Narwhals able to get the first goal. Great pass from Black Hole, set him up, as Narwhals get to take the first goal in game 6.
Nice team play. Both players missing the kickoff. That's Omega at its finest. Nerves are truly showing for all these players.
Yeah. Omega at its finest. You said it right. Nerves. Talk about that. Both these teams looking really nervous as Narwhals will capitalize off a mistake.
Which is why there was no cheat. Another kickoff getting missed by Narwhals. Could have been a fake. This one just goes up. Two players jump from Narwhals. The ball just floats into the net after Black Hole passes it for Crimson. You can't give Crimson that space, as he has proven time and time again he will be serious if his team wins.
Narwhals, I'm pretty sure went up 2-0 last game, and they ended up losing 7-2. Let's hope that doesn't happen to them again, as Chainsaw... they're hoping that it doesn't happen again.
That has Lions try to force it to, they try to tie it up. Crimson dunks the last defender, which is Prism, and the demo on Black Hole after the goal heading in.
Yeah, and this momentum shift, the Lions taking it back convincingly really quickly here, as this game is tied here.
Game tied indeed. Prism plays it mid off the ceiling. Tries the double. It's in. What a double tap. What a read. What a play. Prism now showing that he's not going to bend the knee to the Lions. He's going to put everything on the line and risk it all for this game.
What a shot from Prism. I literally stood up out of my chair because I was not expecting that to happen, and it did. Narwhals take the lead in game 6.
I need to read you see in higher divisions like Beta or Alpha. But Omega, you would never expect it. As now they're back on offense. Chainsaw plays it back towards Prism, the man who just scored that amazing double tap. Professional hits it down and goes straight into his teammate. You leaving the ball for Bones. Retza plays it mid, it's floating. Crimson still at the corner. Retza plays it back in the mid. Nobody's there after the double commit. Professional.
Yep, and Narwhals, a little awkward here, but they're trying to get something to work. Chainsaw will take a light shot at it. Anyone to recover? No. And it looks... there was someone to recover that. As Crimson's going to play at the corner, try to get a clear out, or a pass mid as Black Hole's going to collect. And Reds will try to clear it away.
Narwhals have been on offense for a solid 45 seconds at this point. Prism plays it mid. Professional tries to clear, he side flips, he misses it, but he pinches it away, finally getting it out of the half for at least a few seconds, but it flies right back in. Crimson controls it off the sidewalk, pops it high, double commit from Narwhals. Plays it off sidewalk, and Red Soul won't be able to collect this. There's no boost from him to collect, so it just gets cleared to Chainsaw, and Chainsaw tries to recreate what his teammate did just a go.
Yeah. Lions are trying to get some offensive pressure going. Chainsaw will let it bounce. See if a little locker on defense will really be able to collect. No, Chainsaw should be able to clear this one out. And he does. Net looks open, but cleared away from Thug.
To the sidewall here, while at 0 boost from Professional. Retza misses the ball, demo in the back half, and that's wide open. Professional with 0 boost will have to get a clear. Prism fit goes mid, back into the corner, back mid, Chainsaw up. He gets a soft touch as Professional will manage to clear it out, and Black Hole or Prism will manage to collect
it. And Prism will collect, see if he can do any more offensive magics we've already seen that he could do. As ball will most likely get cleared away as it's 50 dangerous in net, but Reds will be able to clear it away.
Here from Retza as it goes off the ceiling. Professional misses the ball, and Crimson gets a touch over. Chainsaw tries to hit it. Crimson just forced to pinch it awkwardly. Double commit. Retza's up. He redirects it just wide of the net as he plays it back into mid for a teammate. Nobody's there though. This gets pinched, I believe, and it goes backwards. But Prism will keep it in. He will try to play this mid. It goes just straight back to the corner. Professional will collect the ball, and Black Hole tries to deny him.
Lions have 35 seconds left to get a goal, or else we will be going to Game 7 here. Let's see what they can muster up in the last 30 seconds of this game as Reds will clear it out, air dribble it, pass. Prism tries to get the stop, can't quite find it. Fug trying to pass it mid. Black Hole will get the stop as Chainsaw and Prism will clear it away.
Played back in 10 seconds remaining. This has to be a nice little deal on Lions team. Reds up tries to keep it in. He can't. It gets cleared away. Nobody's gonna be there to keep it up. It bounces off the post, and we will see Game 7.
We are going to Game 7, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we've all wanted to see from the start, and we'll be getting it here. Game 7, one game will determine who moves on and who goes home.
This is exactly what we hoped for. We are getting a show for the main event. All people still watching us at 11 EST.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And the Lions have officially called a timeout here as we go into Game 7. One more game.
One more game indeed. We will be excited for it. I don't know what map we'll be playing it on. Hopefully Chanceville, just to keep the culture alive. We will be seeing.
Yep, as they say, one more game, no more, no less. That's what we have in store for you guys today. And do you think we'll be in overtime in Game 7?
I'm hoping so, but you already know that first goal will be so very important for these teams. Whether the Lions get it, they might be able to keep their momentum going, as we have seen them not fall short of that.
Yep, I agree. Yes. Oh gosh. As the Lions will take a minute time out. There we go. And
almost seconds have to redo the lobby again.
Yeah.
That would not be the best decision.
I'm pretty sure we have yet to see an overtime all series, and yet here we are in Game 7. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a chance to see one here.
Hopefully we do. This would be the perfect time for it. And all games have been dominant except for the last one. Last one, see if it'll stay even closer.
Yep, I think it could go either way, as we've seen throughout the series. Just whoever starts out the strongest probably might be able to win it here. The ever important first goal could determine it.
10 seconds to go. What is your scoreline prediction? Because I'm predicting a 3-2 in favor of Lions here. in
I'm gonna
overtime.
I'm gonna predict 3-2 Narwhals here in overtime. I think I still have faith they're gonna win it, but it's anyone's game here as
I do agree with you there, Hatch. I do agree with you there.
yep. Oh my oh.
I think the players want it too.
All right, let's see. Hopefully the kickoff is even, and it is. We'll be underway on game 7. I'm pretty
We
sure.
have to get the stream back up.
Yep,
And
black
there it
hole.
is.
Clear at mid. Game 7. Here.
Cleared away. Chainsaw is up. He plays it over to Prism. Prism's gonna go off the same wall that he hit that nasty double tap in game 6 to give his team the lead.
You can
Chainsaw,
tell these teams are playing with nerves here. Everyone's looking really nervous here in game 7. It's very nerve-wracking and winner go home situation. First goal ever important. Can Crimson get it? No. Denied. Follow-up shot blocked. One more shot. Chainsaw saves it away, and it looks like they could get the clear out.
here from the Narwhals are nothing short of excellent. They want this first goal. They do not want it in their net. Prism now playing it. It will be attempted to be cleared away for our professional. Retsa gets a demo on black hole. Chainsaw comes back and he will clear it, but Retsa is there. Professional has so much space. It is a free net after the bump.
And the Lions will take the ever-important first goal of game 7.
Chainsaw getting booted to the sideline. Excuse me.
Yep.
Chainsaw got booted to the sidelines, got told to sit down and watch him work.
Yeah. Let's kick off go in favor of Narwhals here. Black Hole try to take a shot. It's going to get cleared away by Professional Thug, who's going to take a shot. Denied by Chainsaw, who's been ever important on making these stops here on defense.
So much time left. We need to see some Narwhals offense. I want to see Chain. Professional though wants other ideas. Tries to play it mid. He gets beat by Black Hole. Gets popped in mid. Retso's there playing it to the corner.
And
Flips into mid.
mid.
Crimson there. He popped high top corner. Top right for Crimson. 2-0 in this game.
And it looks like the nerves from Narwhals just a little bit stronger as the Lions are able to overpower them as they go up 2-0 in game 7.
Still 3 minutes left to go though, so you never know how the rest of this game's going to turn out. As kickoff proves that correct. Gets played straight into the Lions half, but it gets cleared straight into Black Hole. Crimson now going to collect it off the back wall. Double commit. Professional sub, he beats him. Everybody is going on offense here for Lions.
Yep.
Nobody in that back half.
No one hits it. Crimson could front pass mid. Can't quite get in here. Narwhals is going to clear out Prism. Looking to try to set up some mechie something. Passes mid. And no one's there to collect.
Retsa beats to the ball. Gets there. Crimson's there now. Gets popped high. Professional is there. Gets played mid. Retsa's up. But he cannot get in contact. Steals the boost. Chainsaw has full boost. Takes control, but he misses. Black Hole clears. But Retsa's there to slow the ball down. Chainsaw's there, no boost. Tries to get one mid, but Crimson's there. Gets popped mid still. But Retsa's up as there's no Narwhal attacker there.
Yep, and the ball's gonna get cleared out. Or Chainsaw, Crimson doubles it back to Reds. Here as it gets cleared out. Prism gonna try to do something. Net open, almost a goal, but just off the crossbar. As
That's how you want the momentum to come back. Nerve showing for Lions too, showing that they are not invincible. Nobody back in defense plays it perfectly into the bottom left. Chainsaw wants this momentum swinging.
Yeah, this looks like maybe like a communication error. Maybe it's trying to pass it out to someone. I don't know what that was, but it happens. You know, nerves are coming out strong here. Narwhals are getting a clear out. That's past one. Reds will be able to clear away. Pass mid, maybe a shot, but Wrestling
What's there? No one there. Crimson tried turning around, couldn't back to the ball in time.
Oh,
This one's
And
just played in. It's tied 2-2. 91 seconds. Free shot.
91 seconds to go. Game is tied here. Game 7. Here we go.
Just taking advantage of another pass going straight to him. If they want to keep their commanding momentum, I want to see more from Black Hole, as he has not done much so far in this game.
Yeah, I want to see on the Narwhals needs to Chainsaw keeping it in, and on the Lions, Crimson, I need to see some more stuff out of them, as they'll miss a sidewall. Prism with a shot just wide, and it looks like Fug will clear it away.
59 seconds here to go, as we see this clock starts draining down.
Oh,
And the Lions are on offense, passes mid.
mid.
It's a shot, but Prism says no, get that out of here. Crimson plays it
shot.
forward. It's one more, but he stops his teammate from getting. Redson couldn't get the shot. They're tangled up in the net. Professional now playing
Prism gets blocked. Chainsaw a little bit awkward on defense, but looks like he's going to get the clear, but 50's out. Bang it up. The next goal could be the series winner here. And it looks like Crimson might get it.
Crimson does. He gets it in. He wants it, and he wants it bad.
And it looks like that could be the dagger here, unless the Narwhals have anything to say. 23 seconds here in Game 7. Narwhals need it immediately.
Seconds left. We need to see some kickoff shenanigans played to the sidewall. Chainsaw leap for boost. Black Hole can't get a touch on it. Prism's gonna try to collect it. He needs to get some. Clears a high, but side flips. He's gonna try to get there. Retza can't. 10 seconds remaining. Retza plays it mid, draining this clock even more, milking it for all it's worth. This gets played high. It gets played back.
And the clock
clears it down, and that's how the series ends. 3-2 in favor of Lions. 4 points in the series in favor.